Chiefs Training Camp Day 2. Standouts and Players to Watch. Day 2 of Kansas City Chiefs Training Camp brought surprises, with unexpected players making waves early. A few even earned reps with the first-team offense, and one player is showing real potential to climb the depth chart and secure a spot on the 53-man roster with continued strong performances. Here's a breakdown of the day's standouts and key players to keep an eye on as camp progresses. Attendance and injury updates. Like Day 1, attendance was full, with all players participating except for 3 on the physically unable to perform (PUP) list: quarterback Christian Fulton, offensive tackle Jawan Taylor, and tight end Trey Watson. No updates were provided on Watson, but both Fulton and Taylor are dealing with knee issues. Taylor underwent an off-season knee procedure, and head coach Andy Reid indicated he's likely the first to come off the PUP list. With Taylor sidelined, the starting offensive line remained unchanged from Day 1. Josh Simmons at left tackle, Kingsley Suamataia at left guard, Creed Humphrey at center, Trey Smith at right guard, and Jalen Moore at right tackle. The second-team line featured Morris at left tackle and Ethan Driscoll at right tackle, suggesting a potential depth chart forming. Once Taylor returns, Simmons likely holds as the backup left tackle, with Moore possibly backing up Taylor at right tackle, given Moore's stronger performance on the left side last season. The timeline for Taylor's return remains unclear, but he can come off the PUP list anytime during camp. Expect clarity once pads come on this weekend. Offensive highlights. Patrick Mahomes showcased his precision, connecting on a deep touchdown pass to Hollywood Brown and a well-placed out route to Xavier Worthy, who displayed excellent sideline awareness. Both plays were against air, but Brown later beat cornerback Jalen Watson in 7-on-7 work for another deep grab down the left sideline. Wide receiver Tyquan Thornton also stood out, making an impressive back shoulder catch against Watson, climbing the ladder to secure the ball. Thornton's performance makes him a player to watch, especially given his speed, 4.28 40-yard dash at the 2022 NFL Combine, and size, 6 feet 2 inches, 180 pounds. Despite a disappointing stint with the Patriots, Thornton's potential in Kansas City's offense could earn him a roster spot, particularly with Rashee Rice's possible suspension and Justin Ross's release opening opportunities. The Chiefs typically carry 6 or 7 receivers, with Brown, Worthy, Jalen Royals, Juju Smith-Schuster, and likely Nico Remigio as locks, leaving Thornton, Sky Moore, Jason Brownlee, Elijah Badger, and others competing for the final spots. Thornton's early camp performance gives him an edge over Moore, who has yet to fully break out. Defensive notes. Defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo highlighted the disadvantage for defensive backs in camp, as the defensive line can't hit quarterbacks, giving receivers more time to get open. He noted this simulates real-game scenarios where athletic quarterbacks extend plays, providing valuable practice for the secondary. A unique rule applies to defensive end Chris Jones, who is barred from chasing quarterbacks past the line of scrimmage after a groin injury during a past practice. Both Jones and Spagnuolo praised defensive end George Karlaftis, recently extended by the team. Spagnuolo called him a high-character, high-IQ player who loves the game, while Jones commended his work ethic and lack of shortcuts. Rookie defensive tackle Omar Normanlott, a second-round pick, saw significant first-team reps, signaling a potential key role this season. Jones noted Normanlott's raw talent and quickness off the line, but emphasized the need for improved technique. Rookie cornerback Null Williams also earned praise from Spagnuolo for bouncing back from a tough OTA period, positioning him as a contender for the CB3 role with Christian Fulton sidelined. Defensive leadership and secondary. Linebacker Nick Bolton remains the heart of the defense, with Spagnuolo comparing him to Patrick Mahomes for his role as the unit's quarterback. Bolton's presence is critical to Spagnuolo's complex system, and the coordinator expressed relief at retaining him in free agency. Safety Brian Cook, in the final year of his rookie deal, appeared unfazed by contract talks, focusing on his recovery from a previous ankle injury and his role in the secondary. Cook praised rookie safety Jaden Hicks for his rapid learning and high energy, suggesting Hicks could fill the void left by Justin Reid's departure. The secondary's versatility is bolstered by the offense's dynamic skill players, forcing defensive backs to stay sharp and adaptable. Running back room. The Chiefs' running game, which lacked explosive plays last season, showed promise. Isaiah Pacheco, now further removed from an ankle injury, added weight with a trainer's help and is aiming for a 1,000-yard season. Kareem Hunt, slimmed down slightly, displayed impressive burst, positioning him as a potential third-down back. Seventh-round rookie Bashad Smith, a converted wide receiver, turned heads with a wheel route catch from Mahomes, showcasing his 4.44 40-yard speed. While his inexperience at running back raises concerns for pass protection, his speed makes him a candidate for third down duties or special teams, where he worked on punt returns alongside Xavier Worthy. Special teams coordinator Dave Tubbs sees Worthy as a dangerous punt returner, though Andy Reid may prioritize his offensive role. Tight end room. The tight end room saw an intriguing development, with undrafted free agent Jake Brentso from Clemson getting first-team reps, while second-year tight end Jared Wiley, recovering from an ACL injury, worked with the second team. Wiley, wearing a sleeve on his leg, later mixed in with the first team, suggesting Brentso's reps may not indicate a depth chart shift. Travis Kelce, Noah Gray, and Wiley are likely locks for the roster, with Brentso needing to outshine expectations to secure a fourth tight end spot. Looking ahead. Day 2 highlighted the Chiefs' depth and competition, with Thornton, Norman Lott, Williams, and Smith emerging as players to watch. As pads come on this weekend and Jawan Taylor's return looms, the offensive line and receiver battles will intensify. The defense, led by Bolton and Jones, aims to improve its pass rush after a lackluster 2024, while the running game looks to add explosiveness. Stay tuned for Day 3 updates as the Chiefs continue to ramp up for the 2025 season.